Hey, welcome back, everybody. It has been a little bit of a break, and we are going to be talking about lots of new builds, new ideas, and I want to show you where I'm at right now. Revisited the Froglight Farm, and you can see my boys down there. I only have 3 frogs left. I've changed this farm design up quite a bit. I'm going to fly over there and show you in a second. There's still much more work to do. We can watch this boy right here, see what he does. It's hard to make your own farm, so I have changed this up, failed multiple times. I told you I died and lost everything. I have not done that again, thankfully. But here we go. So the big ones spawn in, fall down into our chamber, which is all open now. The golem breaks them down, and the frogs eat the little ones. It's not lossless. There's still froglights that are not getting picked up, and also, as you can see with the magma cube or the magma creams, the golems are also killing them. So this is still not an ideal setup for what I'm using it for. It's working great. I don't think I'm going to build a tutorial or anything around it because it's not that great. But it is an idea, and it was very easy to set up. So that's where we're at. I'm in my little safe house here. And let's jump into this episode in the proper way and get started. And I'll let you guys know what we're doing. Okay, we are out of the Froglight Farm and back on this area of the beach. You can see Porthouse Manor in the background. I'm kind of in a funk on this episode. I'll tell you why. I took a week off for my actual job, and I wasn't even on any kind of games or recording anything or streaming. And man, it's just, have you ever found that it's just tough to get back into it? So I've been kind of in a funk. But to battle that, I have been doing my favorite thing, pathing. So setting myself up for the future. Whenever I struggle with motivation, what to do next, unmotivated to really build something or design something, you know, where all of the actual artistic stuff kind of comes in. Whenever I'm struggling with that, I kind of battle it with the basics. So pathing, creating infrastructure for the next time I'm building, and resource gathering, because it's kind of mindless. You can plug in a podcast and just get after it and make your world better in the future. Make future you more able to build easily. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing. So let me show you a few of the things I have done. So last episode we worked on these things, and I have not detailed the backs, and I have not got to the interiors of these. That's definitely coming. But we did path around, and in doing so, pathing so much here, we do need to connect this still. So I think we'll work on that. I worked on the interior in here. No decoration yet, but I got the walls up. I have a second floor here. We can come down into here. And this is dark, but I did spawn proof it. So there's lights all under here. And even this area, whoa, so dark. But I did spawn proof it. So yeah, this is where I think we're going to hold all of our farming goods. So wheat, we're going to hold our wheat in here. We are going to hold our honey. We're going to hold everything that I'm actually getting. Instead of putting everything in a central storage area, I'm going to store it where it belongs. I'm going to store it in the barn. I mean, where would you put wheat? You put it in the barn, right? So food and everything. So let's sleep. This doesn't look like much, but it was a big deal. I have a double wall in here. So this is actually not the exterior wall. You can see it right here. Too thick. So we worked on that, and I set up our episode for today by putting our new builds. So we're gonna build out this new area right here. And last episode we did the left side here. This episode we're gonna do the right side. So you can check this picture out. This is my inspiration. Again, I'm using IRL inspiration, not crazy inspiring, but it is going to be, it's going to look really good. The colors are going to be vibrant, blue, yellow, and light blue, and they're really going to pop. It's going to make this area seem much more built. And oh yeah, we got the bridge. So we can actually walk across. This is not the best bridge I've ever built. It does have support. I don't know if this area is supported enough. Engineering people can tell me otherwise, but hey, we can walk across this instead of, I've been constantly falling down and then having to come up these little safety ladders and getting hit by drowns and all the things. So we actually have a bridge. So yay. And I tied it in really nice with our path, existing path. We do have to do some lights still, but I think we're ready. We're set up for success. This episode should be cool. We should have enough stuff to do that this area looks awesome, but it doesn't overwhelm me. So it's early in the week. I have a lot to do, but I'm starting to gain that momentum. So just want to say I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching this video. I am really thankful for all the time you spend checking in and following along with how I build up my world. Love you guys. All right, let's get on with it. Learning with Leroy. It's time to learn, so get ready to learn. Yeah! Okay, class. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is going to be a wonderful learning experience. Today, we are going to go on a field trip. Now, Bobby, you promised to behave, right? And, class, before we leave, please introduce yourself to our new student. His name is Clyde. Clyde, introduce yourself. Good to meet you, Clyde. Yes, you are a very kind person. Oh, excuse me, Clyde, off my desk. You're not allowed to stand on the teacher's desk. Off. Okay, so this learning lesson is not going to be on our beautiful, wonderful HD whiteboard. It's going to be learning through experience. And we are going to go on a field trip and learn our lesson. So, David, you ready to go? I'm going to unleash you. Clyde, you're going to come as well. Bobby, you said you'd behave, right? Bobby. Okay, let's go. Ow! Bobby, no. Bobby. Really, I should have seen that coming. That was on me. That was on me. Field trips, not meant to be. I believe I'm going to retire. When your students revolt against you, it's time. It's time. Thank you all for tuning in to Learning with Leroy. It has been wonderful and stupendous, splendid even. But alas, my students are gone. Well, there's you, old friend. Come here, buddy. You're a good boy. You are a good boy. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you all for joining me, tuning into this series. I'm going to the Bahamas. Yeah, I told them. Yeah, I said I was going to the Bahamas. I don't know where Bobby went. Well, we'll just find out. No, I'm not going anywhere. Of course not. What else would I do? This is my only job. Yes, I'll... Wait. Are you still rolling? Hey, cut the... Okay, welcome back, and that was a cool little time lapse. These buildings are not incredible, but man, they're going to add a lot of life to our area. So I'm going to bring you back in and just talk about the things we needed to do. First of all, we need to fix some things. Something doesn't look right. Do we like this option? Do we like this option? I think I like this one. So we need to fix the roof. We need to tie in our pathing here, kind of like we did over there. It's the next morning, by the way, in IRL time. I got the sleepy voice. But I got up early because I'm excited to work on this now. If you remember last time I was chatting with you guys, it's kind of in a funk. Didn't even know how to start. And this is what happens if you just do something. Usually the funk wears off by itself. You get a little motivated and you get excited again. So let's get a better view of our builds. Very simple. I'll show you that picture again. I'm trying my best to stick true to the picture. Oop, didn't finish the roof over there. We got to finish that too. But trying to stay true to the picture. I built the mirror image of it, so it is this blue building really should be here. I just thought it would look better like this. Yeah, so we have life on this side of the wall. I like it. So I'm gonna hop into here, fix some things, fix the roof, add some paths, give this some more details. Welcome back, everybody, to the ending of this episode where I get to show you all of the cool things that I have built, and I'm excited to show you. This was the first episode where I did a little streaming. So yesterday, IRL, I streamed the whole process of decorating those builds that you just saw in the time lapse. So just a reminder, go check out my Twitch and follow me there so you can keep up. I do plan on doing at least one stream per YouTube episode. So yeah, if you want a little insider peek at what I'm working on, a little, yeah, just help me. You could even come in and give me some tips and tricks and ideas and work with me. That is completely up to you. So go over, I'll put a link in my description of my Twitch and check it out. So let's take a little tour. I am happy with the way these turned out. They each have a bit of a theme, and they are different, much different than this side. As you can see, this side's walkway and front entrances are all on the water side. And this side, okay, is the opposite of that. If the editor can pop the picture, you can show the actual back of the house is here. along the water. So like this person's back porch would be waterfront back. So we have some details on the outside, some flower beds, a little bit of shade awnings, and the fronts are going to be all along this side, completely different than what we've done in the past. So here is how the exteriors are looking. Let's get rid of this so we can have a bit of a better view. And we have 3 main builds to go through. This first tall blue house with vaulted ceilings will come inside, and we will notice it is kind of a reading area. No bedroom, no kitchen, just a nice little couch, a lamp, a little plant, good lighting, and lots of books. So you could come out here and read out on the back porch while you look over the amazing waterway as boats come in and out. Even get a little ocean view. Remember, these aren't the most high-end houses with the best views, but they are really nice nonetheless. So super fun to decorate this house out. And yeah, little reading nook. So let's keep going. Yellow house, we have 2 sections to it. If you remember, we have 2 buildings, the main house here, and then the little outbuilding or like a shed or a workshop back there. So this yellow building, we made more utility. This would be a place to hang out, do some work here at the bar, store some stuff, flip the bell, all the things. So we determined that this whole yellow house would be themed a fishing shack. So this would be our little fishing shed. So we can see we have some fishing poles and storage for our catch of the day, and pretty simple, pretty small, but I like the way it turned out. Interiors are so hard to build, and when they're small, they are even harder to build. So it was super fun to do this. The last house, this little yellow guy here, or wow, light blue guy here, is kind of the sleeping quarters. So the bedroom and the kitchen. And this reminds me of like an IRL cottage you would find. You know, property is so expensive on the water. So a lot of times you will find in real life these little cottages that are all in one, small little studios with everything in them that you need. Bedroom, kitchen, all in one space. So really like the way the colors and everything worked out. The lighting in the ceiling, we have our frog lights up there. And yeah, I just like the way that this little place turned out, and I'll probably be sleeping here if I'm working in the area often. I did not finish the farm here. I did get a little work on it, and I got some ideas on stream. We're gonna do our main storage of all of our crops and food products here, and back in here, I think we're going to do an automated sugarcane farm, or all the farms, whatever little farm we can shove in there. I think we're going to do it in there. We have a little loft area I'll show you up here where more storage could be found, or even more farms. Maybe I'll put a couple more little auto farms up in here. Did the purple frog lights. And yeah, I just like the way this farm turned out a lot. I still have to do a little more pathing and a lot more detail around the backside of these. We determined on stream as well that these are all going to have a purpose. So each one of these main houses on this side are going to have a literal purpose for me in this realm, like whether it be enchanting or brewing or all the things. That's what these houses are going to do. So I need to actually think about that a little bit more, where these new houses we just built are more aesthetic. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much. This is my 10th episode of this series. If you have enjoyed it, if you appreciate the work I'm doing and are getting a lot out of this content, consider subscribing and checking in regularly. I would appreciate it. I'm going to keep working hard to bring the best content I can. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you all on the next episode. Peace. Okay, roll the outro. We are done.